Hello everyone, my name is Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Mundell Fleming Model under Imperfect Capital Mobility. We will see four cases. First, fiscal policy under flexible exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Second, monetary policy under flexible exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Third, fiscal policy under fixed exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Last, monetary policy under fixed exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. One by one we discuss about each. First case, fiscal policy under flexible exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Horizontal side income, vertical side interest rate, initial IS curve, initial LM curve, initial balance of payment curve. And at E point all curve intersect, so E will be called initial equilibrium point. Initial income, initial interest rate. Now suppose expansionary fiscal policy shift IS curve from IS 0 to IS 1. This is our new IS curve, which lead to increase in interest rate and increase in income. Increase in interest rate, increase foreign investment in our country. As foreign investment increase, that means capital inflow increase in our country, and increase in capital inflow make our balance of payment surplus, and due to surplus balance of payment, our balance of payment curve shift upward. So this is our new balance of payment curve BP1. Surplus balance of payment lead to appreciation in currency. Surplus balance of payment lead to appreciation in currency, and appreciation in currency reduce export, increase import. Export reduce because now our product become expensive for foreigner. Import increase because now for us another country product become cheaper. As export fall but import increase, eventually net export will fall. As we know, net export are part of aggregate demand. As aggregate demand reduce, our IS curve will shift backward. As aggregate demand reduce, our IS curve will shift leftward, or you can say the IS curve shift backward. This is our new IS curve, IS2. Obviously here as compared to original, income increase and interest rate also increase. So E2 is our final equilibrium point. No doubt at this E2 point as compared to original, our income increase as well as interest rate also increase. But still here fiscal policy is not very effective. No doubt fiscal policy is effective because income increase, but fiscal policy is not very effective. But why? Because we could achieve this point. Government through fiscal policy could achieve this point now, but we are not able to achieve this point because our net export fall. Or in short, you can say that through expansionary fiscal policy, government wanted to give a big boost to economy, but actually these effects cancel out, or you can say that actually these effects crowded out due to fall in net export. So we can say that our fiscal policy is not very effective in this case. Second case, monetary policy under flexible exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Initial IS curve, initial LM curve, initial balance of payment curve, initial equilibrium, initial income, initial interest rate. Now suppose expansionary monetary policy will shift LM curve. This is new LM curve which lead to fall in interest rate but increase in income. Here you can see our interest rate fall but income increase. If interest rate fall in our country, that means we start doing investment in foreign. If we are investing in foreign, that means outflow of capital will increase. If outflow of capital will increase, that means deficit of balance of payment increase, and deficit of balance of payment will lead to depreciation of currency. As a result, balance of payment curve will shift down. So this is our new balance of payment curve. Depreciation of currency will increase our export and reduce our import. Depreciation of currency increase our export and reduce our import. eventually net export increase. Net export is component of aggregate demand. That means aggregate demand increase. As aggregate demand increase, our IS shift, and this is our new IS curve, and this one is our new equilibrium point. Here you can see interest rate fall and income increase. If income increase, that means our monetary policy is effective. Interest rate either can high or constant, but income will definitely increase. So we can say that at this even equilibrium point, our monetary policy is effective. Next case, fiscal policy under fixed exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Under flexible exchange rate, fiscal policy was not very effective because currency was appreciated. As a result, net export fall, eventually make fiscal policy not very effective. But under fixed exchange rate, fiscal policy is effective because due to fixed exchange rate, currency will not appreciate. But how? Here you can see initial equilibrium point is E. Now suppose expansionary fiscal policy shift IS curve. As a result, interest rate increase, income increase. As interest rate increase, capital inflow increase and balance of payment becomes surplus. We have already discussed, but here currency will not appreciate because in order to keep exchange rate fixed, central bank will increase money supply. As central bank increase money supply, LM shift rightward, and this is our new equilibrium point. So here you can see interest rate and income both are increase. Here you can clearly see this point is better than this point because at this point our income has increased so much. So we can say that in this case our fiscal policy is effective. Next case, monetary policy under fixed exchange rate and imperfect capital mobility. Initial equilibrium point E. Now suppose expansionary monetary policy will shift LM from LM1. Here you can see interest rate fall and income increase. Here you can see interest rate fall and income increase. As interest rate fall, that means outflow of capital increase, and outflow of capital lead to deficit balance of payment. But currency will not depreciate due to fixed exchange rate. That's why in order to keep exchange rate fixed, central bank will reduce money supply. As a result, this LM again move to this LM, means we again come to this equilibrium point where income is constant, interest rate is constant. If both are constant, that means your monetary policy is ineffective. So in such a case, our monetary policy is ineffective. This is all about today's video. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.